Hello, hello, it's Kitti with Declutter the Brain coming to you live on a spectacular day here in, cough drop, in Atlanta, Canada. And yeah, it's a spectacular, it's a very nice, well, it is May 31st, so I should hope that we're starting to get into spring/fall, and I hope that it's a pleasant day where you are. And if it isn't today, don't forget, tomorrow is another day, and there is always sunshine above the clouds, or at least blue sky. And blue sky, if it's not sunshine, at least just blue sky. I discovered this quite by accident on a recent flight. So, anywho. Sorry, I am a little distracted by this cough drop, but I'm going to stick with it because I don't want to have a coughing fit like the way I ended yesterday's video. So please forgive me while I try this little experiment. All right, so who am I? I am Kitti Anders with declutterthebrain.com. And what do I do? Oh, yeah. Kitti Anders, your thought organizer. Yeah. I hope people organize. And one time a client says you're an organizer. And I jump through the screen at her, and she says, no, Kitti, calm down. You organize people's thoughts. And I thought about it, and I thought, yeah, that is in fact what I do. And with over 20 years of helping people to gain control over their surroundings, I've turned that into my step-by-step one system, which helps people with their physical clutter and lack of concentration, which I believe are very closely related. I do work with coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can focus on attracting and serving premium clients. Now, a quick question here. How would you feel? How would it help you to clear your clutter? And don't forget that the clutter between the ears is much more insidious than the physical clutter. Most people tell me, yeah, I can deal with the physical clutter. I know I can pick it up, but it's the stuff that buzzes around my brain every day that's the tough part. How would it feel to clear that? Would you be more productive? Would you feel more relaxed? Yes? All right. And are you coachable? Okay, do you do what people say, or do you do yeah and never get anything done? Okay, well, I'll tell you what, if you are coachable and you do want to basically transform your life, and you're not afraid to invest in yourself, okay, you hold that thought, and in about 10 minutes, we are going to give you your next step to take. Let's just hit that timer, shall we? So we make sure that we tell you the next step to take. Okie dokie. So this week is week number 3 of our Beat the Backslide series. What do I mean by that? I mean that this happened to all of us. It's happened to me recently. It's happened to me 3 times in 1 year. So believe me, a lot of this is I've been learning from experience, and I want to share with you because my clients have gone through it. What do I mean by backslide? You know, you're chugging along towards your goal, no matter what your goal is, whether it's to make more money or finish that project, finish that laundry room like one client is doing, anything like that, and life happens. It could be good or could be bad. It could be a divorce. It could be a marriage. It could be a death in the family. It could be a birth in the family. Any job loss, job gain. All of these things can disrupt your brain. They do disrupt your brain. And with that, the clutter comes creeping back. And then the mental clutter starts creeping back too. And the bad feelings. For more on this, just scroll back and And whether it's on Facebook or I'll tell you about YouTube in a minute. Um, if you're interested to know more about those, just scroll back to that, or you can direct message me. Hello, Michael. Um, mm, Cough drop to see if I can avoid the coughing fit on yesterday's live. We'll see if it works. Paul's menthol eucalyptus cherry flavor. Yes. It's the only thing I'll eat. All right, so, but this week, now let's see. First week we talked about the bad feelings about yourself. Get over those. Okay, so that was what week 1 was about. Last week, week 2 was about doing a speed declutter. Get rid of those ghosts of your derailment so that you can start fresh, so you can feel good about yourself. This week we are talking about number 3, structure. Yeah, structure. Structure is the ABCs of your foundation that you can build on. All right. Now I hear people so often say, "Yeah, I'm a free spirit. Structure doesn't work for me," or I have heard these things. My ADHD brain won't let me do that, or no, I'll just do it my own way. Okay, and then I catch up with them in 6 months. So how you doing? How's that working for you? Let's just say they haven't been moving forward, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for them. I feel, yeah, my structure works. Hello, thank you for joining. Because, like I say, it is the glue that keeps your life together, and helps your health, wealth, and relationships to boot. So yesterday I suggested that you decide, you make a decision. Yes, I always say that. I'm going to say it again. So there. Decide to either start daily habits that will bring you structure, or resume what used to work for you before. God love you, Dan. Jeez, I was just looking at your smiling face this morning on the screen. It was there. Just, I'm not going to explain. And thank you very much for that, Dan. I appreciate that. But here's the kicker. Take one habit at a time, whether it's the ones that we're addressing this week, the sleeping, eating, any of those things that you used to do well. Have a look at your life before, what you were doing then, what structure and routine you had in place then, and revisit it. Write it down, and then pick one of those habits that's the easiest to maintain, and work on that for a couple of weeks. We'll get more into that on Friday, but that was the tip from yesterday. Now today, here we get into the meat and potatoes. Up and out of me. Let's get up and retire at the same time every day. Trust me, this works. I did have a client who, God bless her, she was all over the place, and she was, unfortunately, her progress told the tale. She was an aspiring, she was a very accomplished book writer, trying to write one more book, and it didn't get written. And she got further on her clutter, but it didn't get done. And she knew that if she would get up, during the couple weeks at a time that she would get up and go to bed at the same time, magically she would get it all done. Things would happen. But she didn't keep it that way. She thought, no, I don't really need this. Or I can't sleep. Or. And that, it's too bad. All right, so here's a fun fact for you. I started my timer late, so I don't know where I am on the video, and I don't want to run out of time with y'all. But in a study in Wales tells us that ADHDers, by the way, have out of sync body clocks. Yeah, we just do. All right, so the more disrupted our body clock is, the more severe the symptoms, the more the distraction, the more the brain fog, anything like that. And yes, light therapy and melatonin can help, but nothing beats just the structure of at bed at 11, up at 6. For me, it's 10 and 5, whatever it is. But keep that structure happening, and your body clock will thank you for it. It improved productivity, and you just generally be a cheerful Charlie to be around. Yes, you will. All right, so if you enjoy this video, just go ahead and hit that share button. You don't know who is out there who might need a bit of a lift for today. YouTube, I mentioned YouTube. Everything we've done since last September, I think, is on there, so you could check out the last couple of weeks of this series. Just go to YouTube, Declutter the Brain. It's all there for you. And if you are serious about, I mentioned earlier that I would give you 3 steps. If you are serious about clearing your clutter and just basically making a massive transformation in your life, 3 steps. Ready? Number one. Get off the hamster wheel and join Declutter the Brain Facebook group, just like Dan and Michael have done. And we've got workshops, we've got special guests, we've got a lot of things happening there. Come and join us, check us out. That's your first step. Step number 2. Moment. Click the link down below, download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter, and while you're there, just go ahead and book a call with me, and I will listen to hear what your clutter is actually costing you in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships. I'll give you a plan that will give you right now results, and then we can talk about if we're fit to work together. Either way, no harm, no foul, no pressure. You will not walk away empty-handed. You will walk away with something to apply to your life. So remember, now that you have decided to eliminate your chaos and organize your mindset, click those links down below and change your life today. Don't wait. Do it now. Click. All right, till tomorrow when we talk about Eat Up. Take care. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.